Okay, guys, so we are in a really good roll with the curriculum that we've been working on in the past week. And today it's an off the menu day, but I want to go back to the menu that we've been eating, but we're going to add some things on top of it as well. Okay, I want to add one more move to the combination, so we're going to have a whole sequence of 3. Ash, can I use you real quickly? So one thing that we've been talking about, guys, is a lot of times when Ash, we're going to switch roles in a second, but when Ash is playing like open guard, butterfly guard, I can be a little bit rude and I can be a little bit of a dirty fighter. And fighting is very psychological. If Ash loses his cool and tries to like use emotion, this, that, and that, it's going to be really good for me. And I can look to finish him just because now he lost his cool, he lost his temper. And one way that I can do that actually has some strategy, some technique, is by clubbing him in the head. A lot of times if I club him in the head, if I can get his head off center, that could even be my openings on some passes, okay? I can use this to just make him go flat. Sometimes I'll push him so hard that he's gonna go flat. He doesn't like it, he's stressed that my thumb almost went in his eye. He's like looking at the referee, but the referee's like, hey, for now it's okay, you know, it's still legal, right? But again, it's very important that he keeps us cool and then he punishes me for this. So, if I'm very aggressive, I'm just clubbing at his head and I'm just continually doing this. Even if he gets a 2-on-1 on me, right, a lot of times I'm going to break it and I'm going to go back to his head again. That was not the 2-on-1 that I was asking about. Just a regular 2-on-1, right? Like if I'm just like explosive, I'm just going to rip it out, keep going in. So I need a very specific 2-on-1 to negate his ability to keep pulling and keep clubbing me, right? So that's how I'm going to start the class with, right? So I'm going to have an upright posture. For the newer students, make sure that your feet are not too far away from you and that you're not big. Keep your feet here, inside, keep your hands in front of your legs, have your back nice and straight, your head is going to be forward, just like this. Ash, move around a little bit. I'm tracking him wherever he goes. Wherever he's going, I can track him. If he's coming at me, I'm going backwards. If he's going away from me, I can start to go forward at him, right? So I'm constantly in this mid-range position with my training partner or opponent, right? But while this is happening, they're going to claw me in the head once. I don't like it, I bring myself back. Wait for me. We're moving around, he does a second time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna intercept it with an uppercut grip just like this. And now on every grip, the weak point, the opening is the thumb slash this area right over here. This is the direction that Ash is gonna break that grip. Exactly. So what I need to do is I have to reinforce the weak area. So I'm gonna take my second hand, I'm gonna lace my fingers, and I'm gonna reinforce my own thumb just like this. All right, so this position is called X thumbs. Once I'm here, guys, same as always, don't have your elbows away from your body. It's going to be pretty strong, but it's going to be weaker than if I keep my elbows connected to my body. If Ash comes at me in any capacity, since my legs are on the inside, I already have my shin on shin, I already have my open guard. A lot of times, Ash's natural reaction is going to be to go away from me. As he goes away from me, he drags me, and I'm able to go into my shin on shin in front of him regardless. If Ash is too squared up with me like this, I'm going to hit dummy sweeps on him. Okay, so a lot of times when Ash is backing away, he's going to be backing away with one leg at a time, exactly, and that's going to give me a cleaner shin on shin, right? Once we're here, guys, we all know all the entries into single X, X, everything and the other, but there's always an issue that happens. Anytime I go for any of my single X entries, the issue is that on the landing, everything is good, but his hands are free. So now, if he's good, he's going to take my foot off, he's going to grab my neck, he's going to push the second leg. He can do so many different things. He can push this knee down, whatever. Right? He's able to use his hands in a variety of ways, right? He can even look to go for counterattacks on the top of single leg X. So the idea that we're going to talk about after I get this grip and he pulls me away is I'm going to fold to a far side X guard, but immediately I'm going to make his hands touch the floor. So look, this hand, instead of pushing, is going to be a pulling grip, and I'm going to lace the other leg through, and I'm going to put Ash to his hands in one shot. So on the landing, his hands are occupied. He can't use his hands to peel my legs off. Guys, when I was teaching this move this week, some people were posting far away from the person. They were posting at this angle. This is not correct, because if they post at this angle, look, I have very easy leg entries that I'm now able to hit on my training partner, and I'm able to enter into the backside. I'm able to do a lot of different things. So for the person here, all right, it's going to be smarter if they go perpendicular. I can still enter their legs, but as you can see, I'm a little bit more jammed up to get a meaningful bite now. I'm going to be able to adjust him. Hewitt, I'll be able to like push him away, get him to that angle, and then I'll be able to enter his legs, but at least in this moment I can't yet. Now the best way to score from here when his weight is forward is to take him wherever his weight is. So I'm going to thumb post in his armpit so he doesn't put his weight on me. I'm going to extend my legs, and I'm going to get up onto my elbow slash my hand. This is kind of like simultaneous. Once we're here, to keep him where he is, I'm going to post on his knee, and the other foot is going to step onto the floor, and my knee is going to point towards the ceiling. This is a winning position for me. And then let's look at now two different things that can happen here. So the first thing is, as I do my technical stand-up, Ash is gonna look to go away from me, so I'm gonna keep pulling him backwards. And as we go backwards, at some point, I'm gonna go foot on foot, sweep his leg, and I'm gonna put him down onto his back. Situation number 2 is if you feel like maybe their foot's gonna slip, if you feel like they're like squirmy, connect your hands in the gable grip, back away, and put their knees to the floor. Once their knees to the floor, let go of their ankle, and start to chase their hips, start to chase their upper body, and then now we're going into all our turtle breakdowns, all the back takes that we can do from the top turtle position. All right. If you know what to do, do it. If not, just stay there, and then you're still got your 2 points. You're behind the person. Everything is going well. It's going much better than when they were clubbing us in the head. Okay. So again, I'm playing open guard. He clubs me once. I don't like it. Second time, I know it's coming. I intercept and I get my X thumbs grip. Okay. Alex elbows close to my body. My back is straight. Guys, don't be loose here like this. All right. Some newer students are just like kind of lazy here. Be upright, be strong. Okay, big chest, shoulders down. All right, Ash backs away. He drags me into my shin on shin, what I want all along. I go underneath that second leg, and this foot threads around this hip. So as I fall, I thread, immediately I knock him over to knock to his hands. Once we're here, I'm thumb posting, I'm extending, I'm getting up onto my elbow, onto my hand, and I'm putting my foot right onto his knee, all right, to keep him away from me, all right? To finish the technical stand-up, my foot goes behind my hand. I come up all the way. I can pull Ash backwards. At some point, foot to foot, lift, and now I can put him down onto his back. And position number 2 is I can connect my hands behind his knee, backwards, put his knees to the floor. It's a really, really good position for me to score from. Ash, how would you react from here? Boom. I won the hips. I'm behind him. Now I'm going to look to put my hooks, but if I'm behind his hips and I'm on top of him, I scored my 2 points, and now things are going in my favor. Now I can look to take his back. A lot of people in Ash's position are even going to regard, and then I still got my 2 points. Now I just got to be careful of his back, okay? Let's start with this, and then we have 2 more sequences after this, all right? Okay, guys, just bring it in. Ash. Guys, so me, okay, let's say someone puts me into this position, all right? So he has a shin on shin, he falls in, he knocks me down to my hands. So again, guys, I have to be here. I don't want to base out like this. You see what I'm saying? Like my leg, this one right here is just completely exposed. I have no base at all. If the wind blows, I'm going to fall over. Here, look, I can grab the head. Here, I can walk my hands up, etc., right? So Ash, don't do anything, okay? So what do I want to do? Guys, from here, I can't do much. So I have to walk my hands backwards. I have to start to build a vertical posture. Now I'm able to use my hands to clear his ankles and to step my foot out, and now I'm looking to pass his out guard. There's various different passes, but almost all of them involve this concept where the person is building vertical posture, and now their hands are free to grab at the ankles, and now you can start to clear the feet and then back step, right? So, knowing this, you have to time it. You have to feel when the person is doing it, and you have to be able to knock them backwards before they're able to use their hands. This is very, very important. You only have a second or 2. So he clubbed me once, twice, I got this grip, he backs away, I got to my shin on shin. Look, as I'm falling, look at this foot, guys. As I'm falling, I'm threading it, and now I'm making him go to his hands. His weight is here now, so I would have taken my initial technical stand-up sweep. But this time, as I'm here, this time he starts to walk his hand backwards and builds vertical posture. Pause. Somewhere along this line, guys, before he's using his hands, but when his head is already up, that's when I'm gonna go ankle to ankle, and now I'm gonna take him back to where he is. I'm gonna kick his hip, and I'm gonna sweep his ankle from underneath him. It's gonna look like this. Just like that. Very, very simple. Once I'm here, guys, this is a very, very strong position. I can attack legs here, but the safest thing to do is take this foot off the hip, use this shin to rock yourself up, and bring this knee through into the center. Ash, what guard are you playing right now? It's not really, you know what I'm saying? His legs are in front of him, but this is a passing position for me. I can staple this. I can go for my knee cut. I can spin around and I can attack his legs. I can hit no-gi back steps. Like I can start to go for the head, hit a back step. I can literally do like anything here, and he can't really do much because I came up into this nice hub. I have my knee in the center. He can't really get anything on me. A lot of newer students from these kind of positions, they just go to their knees and then they get put into closed guard or triangles or things like that. So that's one of the worst things that you can do, but you will still get your 2 points. But you don't want that to happen. So once I hit this, I come up, get a closed guard on me. He can't, and now I can even start to cradle him. I can start to pressure him. I can step this leg up. I can leg drag him, whatever. You can do whatever you like, or you can just stay here and accept your 2 points and just know that it's going to be very difficult for this person on the bottom to pay you back. Okay? So again, one more time. So I'm playing here, he clubs, I intercept, he pulls away, I'm here, I'm entering into my shin on shin, I fall, I thread my leg, and I knock him to his hands. He walks himself backwards. At this moment, I sweep him where he's going, and right away I'm leading with my knee in the middle. Have fun here, guys. Show your personality, show what you like. A really easy move that I can hit is a near side underhook and a knee cut onto the opposite side. Getting an underhook here, getting the head here, getting the arm here, everything is correct. Looking to take a pass, and now you've scored 5. You got 2 for your sweep, you got 3 more for your pass. Cool? Let's go. Guys, so just to talk about fighting and talk about concepts, like there's different ranges that we can explore. You know, for example, if Ash and I are fighting in any context, at this range, neither of us could really touch each other. We can't really score. There's no punches, there's no kicks, there's no takedowns that I can do from here. Jiu-Jitsu is the most exciting martial art in my opinion, because people can break the rules in all manners, and that's what, for example, the Minari roll was designed for. I can do a crazy roll and I can close the distance like cannonball very quickly and look to attack his legs or something like that, right? But this is like a very safe distance for us to be in. This is a pretty safe distance for us to be in some ways as well, okay? Because in this clinch, in a striking context, strikes are no longer that relevant. He can throw some knees at me and stuff like that, maybe some elbows if he disconnects slightly. But this is not that strong a position from. And like double legs, single legs, a lot of these things are going to be harder for him to do, and it's much slower because we are both clinched up. Of course, we have different trips that we can do and things like that, but that's like a close range. The exciting range is somewhere here, okay, where now he can do a lot of takedowns on me, I can do a lot of takedowns on him. He could strike me, I could strike him. Like there's so much going on. It's like fireworks, right? Same thing in Jiu-Jitsu. In Jiu-Jitsu you have ranges, all right? So this mid-range is like a fireworks range where now both people can do moves on one another. So understanding this, as soon as Ash enters into a shin on shin, he goes under my leg and now he's here. For me, a lot of times, like when I start to build, this is like a mid-range where now I'm able to clear his feet and backstep, things like that. But a lot of times he has this X guard, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna look to smash your X guard and I'm gonna look to go fight fire with fire. And for example, when I'm here, he's thumb posting, right? I can start to shift my weight. So this knee and this hip is now gonna start to go right onto his chest. And now I'm gonna clear that thumb post, let's say, and now I'm gonna start to clear his legs, pummel, and now backstep, or maybe throw a heel hook, blah, 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 blah. Like I can now do a lot of different things. But again, remember, I crowded him. This crowding was a consequence of him extending me away. I had to feel that he's trying to stand up, get us two. Instead of that happening, I'm gonna go fight fire with fire and crowd on my training plan, right? So, same exact thing. This becomes a little bit more technical because you have to time this and you have to switch your X guard. You gotta switch your feet position, orientation, and then you're gonna hit a reverse X into saddle. So I'm gonna have Ash demonstrate it. So, same exact story. I'm in front of him. I'm aggressive. I'm clubbing at the head. At some point, he intercepts. Pause. Pause. Wait for me. I don't like it. I'm backing myself away. He enters. He goes here, and now he's like this. He keeps the thumb post. Okay, but this time I'm starting to crowd him and I'm smashing him. Before I clear the thumb post, he's gonna switch his feet. And as he switches his feet, look at this leg, it's already elevated. He's gonna roll his hips in a circular motion, lock his knee behind mine. This is not good, Ash. Stay here. I'm gonna take your back. So the most important thing, guys, is that you don't lose the hook. The other knee stays where it is. We rehearsed it earlier, but I don't know what happened. All right, so we're here. I'm trying to make you look at my feet. All right, so as I go here, when he switches his feet, this hook does not go. It stays out. Because when he rocks his hips up, now he's able to collect my knee, and now he's gonna sit me down, and now it looks like a spectacular saddle entry because I crowded him, because I put all this weight on him, and now he's able to attack my legs. All right, so again, from my perspective, all right, I'm here. No, I'm already here, his hands are on the floor, I'm thumb posting, and now Ash starts to crowd me. So look guys, I switch my feet. This hook goes in between his butt cheeks, like this. And now look, as he crowds me, I'm gonna elevate my hips, and as I elevate my hips, this hip comes up, his leg becomes light. Use your hand, pull it into your pocket, bring your knee nice and snug behind their knee, and then chop them down to their hips. They're gonna be on their hands, okay? And now I can start to attack their legs, or if it's a competitive setting, and if I'm looking to score, find your underhook, rock up to your shin, discard that second leg, and turn this into a sweep, and turn this into a pass. So it just all depends. Do you like heel hooks? Are you allowed to do heel hooks? Do you want to sweep the person? What do you want to do? Sometimes I'll put him into saddle, I'll let him turn just so I can go first back. I'm gonna like, forget the heel hook, let me just go for your back altogether. Okay, so again, last time, Ash will do it on me. So I'm here, paw, going away. All right, as I'm prodding, switch your feet off. Boom, bring your knee behind mine. Looks like a ninja. All right, and now from here, he's able to now entangle my legs. He's able to go for heel hooks. What I was talking about, guys, sometimes, stay here, I'll just ankle lock the second leg. Sometimes me, I'm gonna go like this, Vinyak. I'm gonna go like here, ready to escape, making sure he doesn't heel hook me. I was just like, fine, do that, because all he has to do is take this leg out. Now he's gonna go to my hips and to my back. So sometimes, him being patient and him setting traps is gonna make his jiu-jitsu so much smarter, so much better. Like, take your time. All right, put the person in a good position and then let them be their own demise. Cool? Let's go.